Alright folks, we are back with the Outer Worlds. And I do apologize about yesterday. Still wasn't feeling very well. Let's see. Round 1 is our current objective at the Empty Man. Alright, this one isn't going to be too combat oriented. Well, we'll see about that anyway. Alright, let's see. Still got a good chunk of cash. Not as many people as I was expecting to see. There's someone.
Hey,
You don't look
hold
too
on
happy
there.
though.
I gotta sign you in. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Oh dang.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Wait, why mostly?
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you.
Well, that was unexpected.
If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next Sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest Tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
Truthful is sometimes
I couldn't really
a
say
little more
I'm just a
interesting.
fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now. Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
That's good to know. Alright, let's see. We got some junk we can sell real quick. Alright, that guy's a little bit of change. Alright, let's... sell that. Get rid of that. Mostly trying to get rid of some of our heavier gear. Oh, that reminds me. That's 21. $21. Ooh. Give him the heavy duty stuff. Alright, that should help him out a bit. Get us a sweetheart cake while we can. Yep. And that's the wrong door. Lots of wrong doors around here, apparently. Good so far. Yeah, I just started this stream right now. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm still further early on in this game. Evicted. Yeah. Better than it was the last couple of days. So far so good. Oh no.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves. Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right.
Oh, no.
This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
Ah, that's good.
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Good grief.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself... Sure,
Still,
just let me
dude,
know.
Damn.
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful. Until you realize it's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy. I could do with a few kilometers of cold vacuum, but that spaceship is flown. Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then? Nothing. That's what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me. Even talking about it has my blood pressure up. I've really gotta stop. Lucky you.
Alright, let's see if we can figure something out about that. That's the nav key. Alright, see about that dust back as while we're at it. Hopefully that's not as bad. Hello! Alright. Because if it's just as bad, that's going to take a minute.
Will someone help me? Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we... Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But he ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants.
Oh, law, Captain. The youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go? Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now.
Oh, well, this might give him a lesson, though.
You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Really? It's outside that. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, see how long we can run.
Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload Saltuna shipments to the cannon.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose. Here we go!
Alright, where's the... Oh, there's the last one. I just gotta wait for the acid to wear off. There it goes. Well, at least it made looting easy. Alright, see what we got here. Lots of stuff.
Here we go!
Alright, see, some of these are more susceptible to others. Make sure that's fully loaded. That's still a long ways off. Dang, is none close? That's kind of surprising. I actually made a good ways before having to turn back.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
I doubt it. Alright, put that away.
Wrapped musk and canidized, right here.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Now, that's not a good sign.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all.
She does.
Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
What?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
What?
Oh, I don't need any of it. It's also I can talk to Sebastian. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like
Why
there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Oh, so she's a leg girl.
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny. Sorry, sometimes Have you talked to Sebastian yet? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But
I finally got a lead
I'll
for
warn
him.
you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Oh no. Alright,
I had a question
let's
about your
see about if we
plan,
can help some folk.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question.
Never mind. That about answers it.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts. Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you.
First thing he thought
Slighted
of.
her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Alright. Well, that's hopefully something positive for them.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on. Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Alright, that gets a little closer to our bits. Alright, let's go try the warehouses.
Smells like wrapped in here.
There she is.
Oh, it does work. I bought some mustard.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton.
Wait, what?
He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Yeah, boy.
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind? This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too. I don't have time for Grim, even when I'm not working doubles. No. I paid Sublight for it, so it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grim may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
But what's she offering?
Damn right he will. Hopefully that'll be the last I see of him for a while. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground Six spacer. Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Mostly. That was something I would hope was more than mostly tumor-free. Alright, take care of Grim.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Yeah, boy. Alright. Alright. Yes, I'm mostly just trying to make sure I can get various things done more easily. Alright, what can we get from tier 2? Huh. And increase our chance of getting better bits. Alright, let's get Caleb back in gear. And we'll probably take an ad break in about 5 minutes. And yes, I'm mostly just talking to folk in this one.
We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
I don't know, Mr. Vicker. That seems like quite a leap.
Can't blame her for thinking that.
New face, huh? You from Offworld? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell and revel with us.
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay. Sure thing.
Oh, no.
What did you want to discuss?
He's taking a little overboard, ain't he?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least. Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay. I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's
Sometimes
job.
lying works.
We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
That's what happens when you do right by your workers. They'll do right by you. Alright, get Velma taken care of. See who all else is next. If I stop going through the wrong doors, that'd be easier.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just, your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
At least she gave her some proper advice.
You knocked any sense into him yet? Well, that's awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay. Something else on your mind?
Alright, now let's go see about the other guy. So far, we're making good progress with reputation.
No one.
And if I notice, reputation tends to help a lot in certain areas.
Whatever you do, don't mention talking.
You
boy.
startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry. Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Alright, before going too much further, this will be a good place to take a quick little ad break, and we shall be back in 1 minute. Alright, folks, sorry about the wait. But we are now back. On the way to the house. Surprising enough, these little side missions are a great way to get early levels.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
Oh, it'd be impromptu, alright. We'll just be playing tossball with some critter's head.
I wonder what secrets these ruins contain.
Here they come!
Alright, that's good for rapid fire. Alright. Gonna have to work on which one does best with which. Uh-oh. That's going interesting. That's a little different.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make
Not
yourselves
much
comfortable. I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Oh no.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner? Sorry, I'm not real good with, It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the detail...
I felt like that after my dad passed.
Oh boy.
Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way too.
Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before? That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Oh, what are they cooking?
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only
no,
if you
don't tell me they're
give yourself over
cannibalistic.
to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer. The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves. Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
So, playing pianos. Yeah, make sure to save. Because I get the feeling it's gonna be needed.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies? You know, the ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on the front. They don't taste very good, but they make me feel so nice. Hungry, too. That's too bad. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though. I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal. He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him.
Oh.
Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again. Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
So there was a side effect he wasn't expecting.
Perhaps we should skip dinner. My stomach has been a tad unsettled of late.
I don't blame the Vicar for that suggestion, though. Starting to get the same feeling myself. Oh, great.
It is unnatural. An affront to the grand plan.
I was afraid of that.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite.
He was trying to do the right thing, but it ended poorly for him.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen.
Oh,
no.
No.
Dear. You've been nosy, haven't you? Of course not. What better end for the day than a meal around the family table? And what more noble purpose for you than to bring us together? Now there's an intriguing prospect. Forgo the promise of a fine dinner now for others down the road. Martha, my dear, what do you say?
It seems the Eternal shall provide through our new friend.
And there we have it. Stop by any time,
Oh, we managed to avoid getting cannibalized ourselves. Now to inform the people and let them handle things. Alright, now let's go find Tucker. No Shocky for you.
Laura's all right?
Alright. Get a key from him. Alright, let's leave the grave robber be. For now. Oh, around I get swarmed by these guys right now.
Here they come!
Come on now, just there we go. Oh, that went better than I anticipated. I expect to get killed for a good minute there. Get them to get flanked. These guys are surprisingly resilient. Alright, so far everything's going well. We managed to avoid too many sticky situations. And avoid falling into the sulfur. Surprised somebody had to use more healing items yet. Alright, there goes that one. Well, at least that one took 2 shots. Ooh, that's not a good sign with how many enemies have been popping up. Oh boy. Let's see, we got some fighting to do. Oh, we can talk our way out of this. Right. No immediate attacks.
Hello,
Good
and
sign.
welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. We're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Uh-huh.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Kinda terrifying way to think about it.
The new boy! Yes, he's quite
She'll
clever.
kill you, then bring you back.
He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
Damned philosophists.
Looks like he ain't too fond of the philosophies.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Let's just stick to
you here to join the
Hawthorne for now.
Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you. She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
Good question.
You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Alright, surprisingly peaceful resolution to that one. Alright. There we go. Get a little fast travel going on that one.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the Captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right? What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us.
Not wrong.
Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk-Tuk home safe again.
Yeah, they kind of need that look. Alright, get our ranged up. Better not get too close. And improve leadership.
I've seen you limping a bit. You alright, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
Have the double jump ability. That's
There's no shame
interesting.
in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry. The captain and I will take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
She's trying to politely tell me you got an old in the way. Ooh, this thing's gonna be pretty.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
She ain't gonna be too happy about this.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt. That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Alright. Alright, let's get started with our companions then.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Alright. Oh, that's right. They actually gained something. Alright, what should we give him? Alright, it'd be easier to go from Amber Heights. Actually, let's have a chat with her
May the
again.
eternal truth guide you.
Damn philosophists.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
I kinda doubt it's just her noticing that.
It ain't right.
How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a mantiqueen.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No. All I'm saying is she gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
I don't like how they're saying riders and revolutionaries. That's where I could have found them.
A mantiqueen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Nuys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company.
What? Sorry. Long day.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk,
see if we can give him a hand.
Found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Uh-huh.
Shed the trappings of a materialistic life, Captain. You'll find your soul much less burdened.
Also, we're broke.
Yes. If we were meant to enjoy the things that glitter and shine, the universe would provide them.
Most of Halcyon isn't up Sulphur Creek.
I'd wager the opposite.
She sounds a little bitter.
Corporations are doomed. Only we have the truth at our backs, and we are better for it. Now, why have you come? A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now, here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running. Oh, yes. Many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again with a little elbow grease and luck.
Sounds to me like a nifty little challenge.
Such enthusiasm, yes. I agree wholeheartedly. Our own little fixer-upper. Will you aid us in our cause? Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Not surprising.
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable.
Oh boy.
I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
I think we'll go with the food and medicine bit. Because Sora seems to be the more mindful of the two. Alright.
Step lively, Miss Holcomb.
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
Those two actually have a good little dynamic between them. No, not doing Carlotta. Yet. Right now I'm just trying to stay friendly with as many of the factions as I can.
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
I don't got
He's
much
not wrong.
sulfur in my own work. He's gonna do it though.
There we go.
Air test. Our survival.
Alright, 3 less to deal with. Ooh, the poor guy. And I wouldn't be surprised if Huxley decided he was tired of the Iconoclast.
Right there.
Now, if only I could hit him. There we go. There we go. Oh, he didn't drop a weapon?
That's the last of them.
And there goes the last one. Poor Viker. Wow, not many of them dropping weapons, surprisingly. See about this guy out here. Fallbrook Crossroads, huh?
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time.
I'm not grouchy, I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Can't blame her for saying it that way. Right, ooh, we got 2,000 bits, that's a good thing. So there's one item done.
Oh, well, this is certainly a town, I think.
I gotta love the uncertainty there. Definitely feels more town-like than the others we've been to.
Wanna make a run with me to Stellar Boss lady.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Alright, let's see. One nugget and 2 teeth.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Worst, but only if they come from the C&P factory.
Alright, I think this is where we need to go.
You wonder what the secret ingredient is.
I think it's best we don't find out what that ingredient is. That's surprising where that is.
Hey, Mr. Vicker. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes and go on to explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
Of course you do. Here we go! I smite you in the name of the law!
I'll fix you right up!
Oh. Really? Acid gets sticky. Well, you right, their ability is going to be very simple.
We are victorious.
Finally. Really? Over encumbered? Oh. Alright, add to junk. Really? Alright, let's see. That's currently 26. Alright, I need to light my load before doing anything else. Because fat running ain't a good thing to do.
My dad taught me some French, you know? Stuff about omelets and fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful. Thank you.
At least she was honest about her limited range.
I guess this is what Edgewater is gonna look like in a couple of years.
Never had much of a sweet tooth myself. Indulgences like Rizzo's were frowned upon in my household. This should be fun and dangerous. I'll take your confession now.
Really? Well, that was slightly expected. Alright, well that is closer. I think we'll go with the safer route. Alright. Or the longer route seems to be the safer option at the moment.
My dad taught me some French, you know? Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very
That works. Burned alive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gathering a lot of things here.
Now, as I was saying, very helpful. Thank you.
Really? You jump back and just say that? Rude. Alright, let's see. That's where we are right now. In this case, follow this pathway. Alright, I'll probably do a quick ad break in about 4 minutes or so. guys. Yeah, we got to a point where they're not standing much chance now, are they? Alright, so far we're actually making good progress, aside from a couple deaths.
Oh, here they come!
Nice one, Captain! Not that good.
Alright, surprisingly not bad for that encounter. Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Here they come. Nice hit! Solid work, Captain.
Really?
The strong survive and the weak perish.
And smack. I crossed the barrier at this point, and they're going nuts. Well, they had the chance to be friendly, but they chose not to. Alright, let's see. Basically anything that's below 10 at the moment will be broken down. Alright. Well, it shouldn't be too far from the cake now. Oh, these poor little guys. I really do need to increase my current capacity. So far, not many encounters have been more than we could handle. Alright, that went surprisingly well, all things considered. Expect the mechanical to just go smack on us. Alright, and with this we'll take a quick little ad break. I'll be back in about 1 minute. Alright, and we are back.
We got trouble! I smite you
Alright,
in the
Viking.
name of the law!
Give me a good whack. Oh. Wasn't expecting those to be quite so agile. Really? I've gotten to a point where any little bit can overload me? Alright, I don't plan on using that. No. Only one casual. Wow, don't have much that's not below 10, do I? Let's see. Finally, alright, that got me a good bit below the load.
Huh?
Take out the vandal. There we go. Vickers down, then back up. Oh. No, I don't think I'll be taking this one. Or not become weak to too many things. Might end up getting hit with corrosive more than energy at times. One time I really face energy attacks is when I'm going up against mechanical.
May the law have mercy on you! I won't!
Well, that was not very helpful. That was. There we go. Alright, so far this seems to be our best weapon at the moment. Wait, what? I figured this would be the easier option, not the more difficult one.
Coming.
There we go.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Wait, prison?
I'll fix you right up.
Oh. There we go. All right. All right. Good thing we can repair all of our equipment. So basically we have to do that. Go from here to there. Well, I'm assuming most of our weight's from consumables.
Hey, Mr. Vicker. Did you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes, but to explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
Of course you do.
Alright, so that idea won't work. Yeah, these things spit too much acid to take on that acid weakness.
Here goes nothing.
Alright.
On my way. That's the last of them.
Great, so we can't get to it from over there. So literally all we can do is go from here. So we'll literally have to get our master lock picking just to be able to do that bit. So hold off on Pavarti's mission for now. And see where the last of these hostiles are. Oh, so we're still in the town. That's good to know.
You seen Arthur today?
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
Alright.
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
Alright, into the river we are.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Oh boy.
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Oh, he knew. Didn't you? Didn't you?
Okay, I admit
Oh
it.
boy.
I was tired of your high and mighty speechifying all the time. It was just a joke, I swear. I didn't mean nothing by it.
See, Captain? I've dealt with this swine before. I know how he thinks. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Oh.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
Trying to save the
It was
vicar a
stolen
little
from
bit.
some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there. It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine.
Uh-huh.
We've got more important things to do anyway.
Alright, we can at least get her half of the things she needs.
Can we talk?
Were you really in jail, Mr. Max? And you were our vicar?
Yes, but as I've repeatedly said, I was assigned there as a vicar. I was not a prisoner.
I just can't believe you'd lie.
I was not lying. It had no bearing on my ability to minister to my flock, and was therefore not worth mentioning.
I see you stuck around. If you got the bits, check the menu for the latest prices. Inflation's terrible out here. I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? She's kind of a brute.
Oh, gosh. My tongue's
That's
rumbling just smell
fair
of that
assessment on this part.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh no.
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Well, now he's got me curious.
Oh! Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
What a gruesome way to die.
Ooh, definitely a struggle. Uh-oh. Oh no. Debt collectors did not take kindly. Alright, see what we can sell. Oh, I forgot all about the armor mods. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Go chat with Carlotta real quick. Thought she was in the city. I go to the other exit then? As long as the other exit works. Alright, let's see. To the north. That's even further away. Alright. Oh, I was hoping there was one a little closer, but no. Nothing a good bit of running can't fix. Alright, so that way it won't work. Actually, talking to Carlotta will be a good way to end things here. Only hard part will be finding her. I don't need going guns blazing.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you? Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours. The point that I need to be impressing upon you, and her, is that she ain't selling.
Oh boy.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now? Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
Oh, great. She just had to manage to make them all mad, huh?
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he
Oh
hasn't,
boy.
I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Oh boy.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type.
Yep.
Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Alright, and this will be a good place to call it for now. So until the next time, this will be Xbox Zelda signing out. And thank all of y'all for joining me for the stream.